Hello everyone, welcome back to Glitz and Glitter. I have a new mold to test. I have purchased a softer silicone. I don't know if you guys saw the last dog mold that I did. This is a different dog, but it is still really deep. And I got a really soft silicone. So this thing should have no problems coming out of this mold. So I'm going to try him again, and I'm going to also do the marble effect, but this time I'm going to do in black and white. And I'm going to use both of my Cast and Craft pigment pastes, and I'm going to go back to the way I know how to do marbling, which the last dog I did, I used mica powder to marble. It didn't work. He came out with freckles, and the colors kind of melded together. So I do marble a lot with my Cast and Craft, and I know how to do it that way. Whether it works in a deep mold or not, I don't know. We're going to give it a try. But before I start that, I want to show you, because Christmas is coming soon, and if you want these, I want to show you that I have a new set of inlays. And this is a set of 6. You'll get 2 trees, 2 Santa faces, 2 candy canes in the set. Or you can choose on my eBay store 6 of the trees, 6 candy canes, or 6 of the faces. You don't have to get the variety pack. So I do want to mention that because Christmas is now coming and people are making things, and I don't know if you saw this on the last video. It was at the end of the video. So I just wanted to mention it one last time, and I will link it below as well. Depending on how this comes out, maybe in the eBay store, it may not be. I don't know. We're going to find out after this test, quote unquote test. So I'm gonna mix up 5 ounces of resin, get it mixed and pigmented with white, and then I'll show you how I add my black in. As I'm mixing this resin, I'm realizing I might have chosen the wrong one, but we're gonna go for it anyway. I have used my fast cure. This is a 4-hour demold, which is what I'm thinking. I was like, oh, I want to demold this pretty quick. I'm going to grab the fast cure. And then I realized there's 2 little areas, a little tail down there and a little ear that goes that way. Now I'm a little worried. This stuff is too thick and I might create some bubbles. So unfortunately, it's too late to turn back now because I've already got it mixed up. I've got my heart mold here waiting for some extras, and I have 2 cups. What I'm going to do is split it. I'm going to split my resin into 2 because I don't want to marble something that deep, because it won't be very even. Actually, what I wanted to do first is color it white. What am I doing? I want to get it all uniform white before I split it. Once I get it white, then I'm going to split it into 2 and then do the black marbling inside the white. So let me get it tinted. Shake your Cast and Craft pretty good. Get this out of the way. I haven't used this for a while. I'm just going to squeeze a good bit in there. So since I have a black and white dog, I thought black and white would be a good color. Even though this isn't the same kind of dog. This is a really cute one. And you'll see when it gets demolded how adorable he is. I'm just going to make sure there's enough white. There was probably enough already in there, but a little more. Don't forget to scrape your sides and bottoms. All right, that's pretty good. Now I'm going to split it between the 2. Maybe I'll split it in this cup and then the rest in this cup. I don't need another little cup, I guess. So I'll do one at a time. And what you do, shake your pigment pretty good. Cast and Craft is the one that I have the best luck with. It's a nice deep pigment. You don't need a lot. And what I'm going to do is get a stick, clean stick, I'm going to drop like 2 drops like that right into the white. I'm just going to barely stir and pour. So I'm going to pour it slow because I have that little tail down there, I said. I want it to fill up. Let me grab a micro brush, actually. Maybe I can coax it in there. It's not a deep tail, so I'm not too concerned, but the little ear that's so cute. See, now I'm seeing I want more black because it's coming out like a gray. So I'm going to put 1 more drop of black in there. Barely stir it because I do want black. That's a little deeper. And his little ear that goes down is somewhere over here, right here. So when you demold this, if you guys do end up with a mold like this, you have to pull his behind out first, or his little ear will get stuck. I'm just going to turn my cup a little bit. Now I see I need more black down there, so I'm going to add more. That's why I split it, because it was too deep to do 1 pour. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing in this white. And I will have leftovers, so that's why I have my other heart mold out ready. He holds about 4.5 ounces, so I only have like a 1/2 ounce left. Give it a nice little swirl. Maybe drip 1 tiny drop. Get some hearts, looking some pretty, some marbly hearts. Whoops. And that little tiny indentation in the heart, if you saw my last video, I did put a rhinestone, fits in there perfectly. So you could jazz these little hearts up if you end up with one of these molds. And it filled up 2 hearts perfect. That's all I needed. So this is a pretty simple one. So basically I'm interested, oh, check that out. That looks really cool. I'm gonna spray it with alcohol to pop those bubbles. And since this is a 4-hour mold, I guess I'll be seeing you a little sooner. But for you, it's just 1 second. It's time to unmold. I already did the hearts because I wanted to put the little rhinestones in for you. So those came out really nice. I love the marble. And the rhinestones I use are just these little, I have all different colors because these come from those diamond, I don't know what they call it, diamond prints, diamond painting where you just put all these little rhinestones to make a picture in all different colors. So that's all these are. These were like $2 for a jar, something like that. I got them at Joann Fabrics, and they come in all different colors. So that's what I used for these. So those are super adorable, and those will go out to somebody out there. Now, let's just see how much easier this one is. Let's see, I have to do the back end first. Oh, this is so much easier than the other silicone. I'm in love with this silicone. Oh my God, that was so easy. Okay, are you ready? He's gonna be so cute. There he is. His little ear. Oh, I got a bubble in his ear. But other than that bubble, how's his tail? His tail, I don't know if that's a bubble. I don't know. It's a little rough right there. What do you guys think of my little dog? Super adorable. I do need to trim the bottom because I over poured it. I don't know where my knife is at the moment. But that's him. He was so easy to pop out of the mold. So now my 3D molds, I know what kind of silicone I will be using. Unfortunately, it does take a lot of silicone, so these are not on the cheap side. That's the downfall. But you can get an adorable piece, and it pops right out. So I think I'm going to recast my bulldog with this silicone for sure, because I like that bulldog. Look, he's got a little paw over his eye. So there's really no painting eyes or anything on this one. I'm just gonna mess around with colors of him. I got a little spot on him there. Anyway, tell me what you think about him. Give him a name. Let's name him something. All right, guys, I'll get you a couple pictures. Thanks for coming in and hanging out with me today. I will see you on the next video. All right, bye.